Doritos is one of the most beloved snacks in the United States,
winning over millions of taste buds with its crispy texture, bold flavors, and irresistibly addictive crunch.
Each thin, perfectly seasoned chip delivers an explosion of flavor from the very first bite. Every year,
thousands of tons of Doritos are consumed worldwide, making it an essential snack in many people's daily lives.
Enormous harvesting machines work tirelessly to gather tons of corn, the key ingredient behind these iconic chips. But how does a factory manage
to produce up to 600,000 bags of Doritos every day? Join me as we explore the modern production line
and fascinating process that transforms simple ingredients into one of America's most iconic snacks. Unlike many conventional snacks made from potatoes, Doritos are primarily made from cornmeal. To ensure a steady supply for production,
Doritos factories rely on vast cornfields, where each corn plant undergoes a growth cycle lasting between 3 to 4 months,
depending on the variety. The corn harvest season typically takes place from mid-August to mid-October. To harvest corn quickly and efficiently, farmers use specialized harvesting machines equipped with sharp cutting blades
and automated husking systems. The blades are adjusted to the ideal height to precisely cut the ears of corn from the stalks, minimizing damage.
Transferred directly into the harvester's storage compartment.
With an impressive capacity of up to 140 tons per day, these harvesters swiftly clear vast fields of corn. Once harvested,
the corn is immediately loaded onto specialized trucks and transported to the processing plant. Upon arrival, a continuous stream of trucks lines up to unload massive piles of corn onto an enormous outdoor conveyor system. To handle the immense volume, up to 150,000 tons per year, the factory is equipped with a large conveyor system and a dedicated bulldozer. Corn moves along the conveyor. It reaches the section where the husks and corn silk are removed. Corn travel further down the belt to the husking area, where high-speed textured rollers swiftly strip away
the husks and silk without damaging the kernels.
The clean corn is now aligned for the most delicate step, kernel separation.
after the husks and corn silk are removed, the corn enters the most crucial stage, kernel separation.
And care, as the kernels must be separated from the cob.
Ears of corn pass through. These blades efficiently strip the kernels from the cob with remarkable accuracy.
The machine can separate the kernels optimally and precisely.
The production line is capable of processing up to 6,000 ears of corn per hour, even after undergoing automated kernel separation. An additional manual inspection is essential to guarantee the highest quality. Workers carefully examine the kernels,
removing any that are damaged, discolored, or show signs of inferior quality. The corn kernels move along the conveyor belt and are stored in massive silos to ensure quality before entering the processing stage.
A silo of corn every week.
Thousands of pounds of raw ingredients into the crispy, flavorful Doritos that millions of people love. From the silos, the corn is released into giant cookers. Here, the process of nixtamalization begins,
where water and food-grade lime are added. This ancient technique softens the corn's outer hull and unlocks its nutritional value. Once cooked, the corn mixture is transferred to steep tanks, where it rests for up to 24 hours to ensure perfect hydration.
After steeping, the corn is thoroughly washed. Rotating drums and water jets remove the lime and the loose skins.
For the next crucial step, milling.
the corn is fed into stone grinders. These volcanic stones crush the corn into a dough called masa, the heart of every tortilla chip.
The masa is then fed into the sheeter, where immense pressure from rollers flattens it into a thin, continuous sheet of dough.
A cutting die stamps out the iconic triangular shapes. The leftover dough web is returned to the grinder to prevent waste.
Before frying, the raw chips pass through a toast oven. This rapid baking process reduces moisture and sets the chip's structure, merged with a distinct blistered texture, ready for the fryer. They enter the fryer, bathing in hot vegetable oil for just a few minutes. This is where the magic crunch is created.
Upon exiting, excess oil is drained away. The chips are now golden, crispy, and ready for flavor. The chips enter a rotating seasoning drum. Here, a curtain of the famous cheese spice blend showers the tumbling chips.
The tumbling action ensures every nook and cranny is coated. A final inspection removes any imperfect chips.
The chips ascend to the packaging deck. Multi-head weighers calculate the exact weight for each bag in a fraction of a second.
The foil is formed into a bag, the chips drop in, and the bag is nitrogen flushed and sealed to lock in freshness.
Hundreds of bags are sealed every minute, rushing down the line to be cased and palletized.
Robotic arms stack the boxes onto pallets with tireless precision, readying them for distribution.
From the warehouse, these pallets are loaded onto trucks, destined for supermarkets and convenience stores, bringing the bold, cheesy crunch of Doritos to millions of fans around the world.
But the journey isn't quite over yet. Samples from every batch are rushed to the on-site quality control lab,
where technicians analyze salt content, seasoning distribution, and moisture levels to the microgram. They even test the crunch factor. A texturometer simulates the force of a human bite to ensure the chip snaps perfectly,
without being too hard or too brittle. Colorimeters check that the golden corn and orange spice meet the exact visual standard.
Before production even begins, the flavor profiles are born here, in the research and development kitchen.
Food scientists and culinary experts work for months, testing hundreds of spice blends on sensory panels to find the next hit flavor.
Modern factories also prioritize sustainability. The water used to wash and cook the corn is captured and sent to an on-site treatment plant.
When production pauses for sanitation, specialized crews disassemble and deep clean the machinery to maintain the highest hygiene.
From the factory loading dock to the supermarket shelf, strict temperature and handling controls prevent the chips from breaking during transit.
Whether it's a late-night study session,
a family movie night.
Or fueling a competitive gaming marathon, these chips have secured their place in pop culture history.
behind the crunch is also a marketing powerhouse, known for creating some of the most memorable and humorous commercials in television history. And it's not just one flavor. Around the world, regional varieties like wasabi in Japan or salsa verde in Mexico cater to local palates, cooked, ground, and fried.
Thirdly, made possible by the dedication of thousands of farmers, engineers, and factory workers working in harmony.
It is a marvel of food engineering, a perfect balance of chemistry, physics, and gastronomy.
Sealed in a bag that promises the same consistent taste, whether you open it in New York, London, or Sydney. As technology advances, so does the process. Engineers are constantly finding ways to reduce energy use and improve nutritional profiles, incorporating renewable energy sources like solar power to drive the massive machinery required for this global operation.
Harvest is processed. The seeds for the next season are already being sown.
From a simple grain of corn to a global icon.
What a triumphant finale.
Harvested, husked, ground, toasted, fried, seasoned, and sealed.
The corn is then.